So I know it's been so long since I've made a video. I am now I'll be 37 weeks tomorrow. I haven't done no type of videos, no pregnancy updates, no nothing. And my only justification for that is that life happens sometimes and you have to adjust. So that's really what I've been doing is adjusting. I moved from one state to another, so life has just been kind of crazy. And I don't want to feel too bad because, self-care is the best care. So, hey. But I just wanted to, start it back up. I want to just kind of pick up where I left off and kind of update you guys of what the rest of my second trimester was like, and now what my third trimester has been like, and what it feels to be so close to meeting my baby girl. So I have like an entire list of stuff here. So if you see me looking down, of course, that's what I'm looking at. So let's just start with my second trimester because I really just wrote down things for my third trimester. But my second trimester was really, really awesome. I literally have no complaints about my second trimester. I was full of energy. I slept great. I ate great. I worked out all the time. I literally felt like I was back to my normal self, except my stomach was just growing. And, I was feeling the baby more, which is, of course, a beautiful thing in itself. But I didn't have any downs. I didn't have the nausea. I didn't have the fatigue. I didn't have, where you eat and you get full really quickly, or you eat and you're ready to, of course, throw it all up or something like that. Like it was the best time in my pregnancy. So you're just gonna fast forward, right? We're gonna fast forward to 2 weeks after my third trimester kicked in. Oh my God. Okay, so it's like everything just took a shift, man. Like I was like full blown, like, yeah, like pregnancy is awesome. Like I can do this. Like the first trimester was, it had its ups and downs. But if the second trimester is like this, third trimester is going to be a breeze. Let me hop right into this list, okay? And please, I hate to sound like I'm complaining, but I just want to keep it real for people who just like to talk about how just beautiful pregnancy is. No, I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with you guys because it has been really rough. It truly has been. All right. So it really started around the 35 week? No, because I'm 36. Why does it say 35? I don't know. Okay, so we'll just say 2 weeks into my third trimester, whenever that was. I can't remember. I can't even think right now. That's part of it. Pregnancy brain. I can't remember anything. But fatigue, okay? I'm sleepy all the time. I wake up, I'm sleepy. I take a nap, wake up, sleepy. It just comes with the territory. It's like fatigue is just life. Life is fatigue. I'm hungry, but I get full extremely fast. So okay, for example, I went to IHOP with my mom this morning and I was so hungry. I was so ready to eat. And I'm like, yeah, I want this. I'm so excited for it to come. It came, I'm putting my little pepper on and putting my ketchup on and getting it ready. I took like 5 bites and I was full. It's like my body just craves a lot of water. So that's really what it is. I'm drinking a shitload of water. And maybe that's what's taking away from the food being able to fit, or maybe I'm just full of baby. I don't know. But yeah. My back aches. They are constant. I may have maybe like an hour or two where I just feel really good and I can like walk around without any pain, or I can rest without any pain. But for the most part, I have extreme back aches. And the way that she is laying in my stomach, it's almost like she's pressed up against a lot of organs, specifically my right kidney, and that is causing me a lot of pain. Like it was to the point the other day that I called the hospital to speak with the midwife, and I was like giving her my symptoms. I'm like, maybe I'm in labor, and she's like, sweetie, you're not in labor yet. Like, try to take a warm bath, try to take some Tylenol or something. Try to wait it out. And indeed, I waited 2 hours or something, and I felt a lot better. But it still doesn't change the lower back pain that I'm experiencing. And of course, it's just that I'm just so tiny, and my stomach is so out there, even though I'm kind of small to be so far along. It's still a lot on my body. I've gained 50 pounds in this pregnancy. I went from 115 and I'm now 165 pounds. So yeah, I'm gonna actually soon I'm going to make a video of like what like pregnancy updates from when I first found out I was pregnant at 5 weeks up until, I don't know, I guess whenever I make it up until that point. So it'll either be this week or next week, something like that. Um, oh, I live with a heating pad. Heating bag is life right now. Sleep with a heating pad. I'm telling you, it works wonders. Swollenness. So I'm definitely experiencing a lot of water retention. It's not too bad. So I guess I shouldn't say a lot, but if I have a day where I just want to be out with my mom and run errands with her and it has a little bit of walking involved, I can definitely expect when I come home and take off my shoes, I'm going to have swollen ankles and swollen toes. But if I just rest for a little bit, it goes away. So not fully. I'm still on the chubby side. Like I said, I'm 165 pounds, so shit is a little real in the body right now, but it's for the bigger picture. It's for the baby. So I shall not complain. Braxton Hicks contractions. I started getting Braxton Hicks contractions in my second trimester, but it was more so just the tightness of the stomach. It didn't really have too much pain. Now I have a pain that's kind of correlated with the tightness of the stomach. So I think it's more so false labor pains rather than Braxton Hicks, because what I'm told is with Braxton Hicks, you have like the cramping in the front. But for me, it's not just cramping in the front with the tightness, it's like the back labor as well. But it doesn't last long. It'll literally, it may be like 30 to 45 minutes, and I'll get them like every 10 minutes or something like that. And it's very bearable. So, it's not too bad. Um, Nesting, I definitely have done a lot of nesting. I can't tell you how many times I have like packed and unpacked my baby's hospital bag, which I will be making a video on. So I'll be doing what's in my baby's hospital bag as well as what I have packed in my hospital bag. So look out for that. But I literally just have moments where I just like pull out her clothes that I'm going to put her in, on her way home. And I just like stare at them or like touch them. I don't know. Totally obsessed. Totally nesting, fixing everything. I done washed everything that I could possibly wash. Yeah, it's exciting. um, I remember I made a video where I talked about my dreams and how vivid they were. I definitely feel like they died down and I'm not waking up like, whoa, that was crazy. Like having to like reevaluate my life really quickly to make sure that that wasn't real. But I definitely have a lot of dreams about her. I have a lot of dreams. And it's not like, it's like I tell my husband, it's like she's like 3 or 4 months, and that's the baby that I'm experiencing. Where she has a lot of personality. I'm talking to her, and she's not responding with words, but she just seems older than like a newborn. But it all has to do with like breastfeeding or giving her a bath or just holding her in my arms. I love it. I live for those dreams, and they seem now more often, I guess, because I'm getting so close to my due date, and that's all I can think about is like when she's gonna come and what she's gonna look like and what's gonna feel like, and just I think the excitement is just overpowering my brain. It's on overdrive with that. Let's see, shortness of breath. So I don't know if you guys notice even now. I'm sitting here on the floor, Indian style. I'm out of breath. I can get up from the bed to go to the bathroom that's right next door and be out of breath. It's incredible to me. I mean, I'm always out of breath, but I think I've gotten so used to it now that shortness of breath, it's just become an everyday part of life, and I don't notice it until I look back on like watching this video when I'm editing it, or someone is like, you seem really tired, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't really do much except stand up. Let's see. Exhausted after not doing too much. I kind of spoke on that already. Constipation. Um, it's not as bad as it was my first trimester, but I definitely have moments where I'm like, okay, maybe I need to eat a little bit more fiber because I have, I'll go a little too long without going to the bathroom. But then once I go, it's like such a release and it's like everything just comes out. So it's not like I'm going like weeks at a time, or not weeks, of course I'm not going weeks, but like days at a time. I may go like a day without using, without a bowel movement, but the next day it's like overdrive. It's a lot. TMI, but hey, like I said, keeping it real. Strong cravings, but it's not consistent craving. So it's not like I crave the same thing. Like I think the most that I've craved something on a consistent basis was 2 days in a row I craved a burrito. But that was it. Other than that, I just want what I want when I want it, and it can vary. It truly can vary. There's sometimes that I crave fruit, other times that I just crave Mexican food, or I'll even crave a Subway sandwich. Like it just depends, but I just have to have it. Like if I crave it, I will go to the end of the world to get what I want. And I appreciate my mom for like being down for the cause. Like she's like, oh, that's what she wants, that's what she gets. You know, that's what she wants, what she gets. Love her. My hips, oh my God, and how my body's just shifting. So I already had hip issues. Like I've been having like kind of bone issues since I was a little girl. I would say around 8 years old. I did go to the chiropractor at an older age. When I was younger, they never found anything. Ran a whole bunch of tests, never found anything. But as I got older, and really my spine got worse, and I ended up having severe scoliosis, and I have a severe loss of curvature in the back of my neck. But that doesn't have anything to do with what I'm about to say. I'm just stressing that I've already always had pain. But now that I'm carrying a baby, of course, it's really hard on my back that's already has a scoliosis, but I have a lot of hip pain. So like hip crackage too. Like I'll just like stand up and it'd be like crack, crack. Like, ooh, excuse me. It's intense. I definitely have days where like my right side will hurt or like my left side will hurt or even days that they hurt together. But I take 2 Tylenols and I'm good. I mean, I'm carrying a baby. You know, what can I expect? The baby has to travel down the birth canal. So, like, my body's doing what it has to do. So, it's not really, it's bearable, just like everything else. I feel like everything's just bearable. I'm just holding on right now. um, my baby. So, my baby girl is so active. And they say, I'm so grateful for it because they say that an active baby is a very healthy baby. And like, my midwife is like, you know, she should be making at least 10 movements every hour. I'm like, every hour? This homegirl makes 10 movements every 5 seconds. Like, she'd be in there in Mortal Kombat in it. Like, she's incredibly active and I love it. I can just sit here and watch her. Like she's asleep right now, but when she is up, I can just sit there and watch her all day because it's like it seems like she's rolling in there doing somersaults or something. I don't know, but it's an incredible experience to feel a life inside of you and to know that you're going to meet her so soon. Um, Oh, she responds to touch and sound. So like if I rub my belly, she always responds to that. Of course, it used to be I had to poke at her, but now I'll just rub it and she's like, ooh, that's my mommy. Or like I'll talk to her, I sing to her. My husband's a singer as well, so like I'll play some of his songs for her and she goes freaking crazy. She loves it. And yeah, my last thing is that I gained 50 pounds. That's what I've gained. And damn it, you know what? I was really hard on myself, like when I first started gaining the weight, and it was like every week, it's like, damn, like it's like another 10 pounds, and another 10 pounds. Like at the end of the day, I was underweight before I got pregnant, so I had a little bit more leeway. So you can't really, I think I can tell that I've gained the weight, but other people are like, oh my God, like you don't even look like you're so far along in your pregnancy. And I'm like, I've gained 50 freaking pounds, man. Like I've gained a shitload of weight. But it's like my husband said, you know, it's something not to be proud. I wouldn't say be proud of, but at the end of the day, like I'm carrying a baby. Like what I can have my body. I'm gonna have my body back in just a couple weeks, and I'll be able to work on that, and I'll be able to take advantage of all the weight that I have gained in all like the good places. You know, I got a little bit of thigh and booty now. You know, I got a little bit of hip on me now. Like boobies, holy. Okay, let's backtrack here. My boobs are huge, okay? I went from a 34B and I'm literally like a 34D. Like, or maybe a 32D. I don't know. But the shits are big. Like, I have a big old boobies and I'm a huge advocate for breastfeeding. So I'm like, oh my God, like I don't want her to suck me dry. Like I want her to leave me a little something in there. But we'll see. But that's pretty much it for right now, guys. I am 37 weeks tomorrow. I am celebrating with a pregnancy massage at Massage Envy here in Baltimore, Maryland. Well, it's actually in Pikesville, Maryland. Um, So yeah, I'm really excited about that. I am probably not going to do a 38-week video. It just depending on like if anything's drastically different. But if I am going to have other videos up, but as far as like pregnancy goes, my next video will be when I go into labor. I definitely want to vlog that entire experience, and I am going to share, not the full on birth where she's coming out the badge and all that, but I definitely want to share as much as I can without it being like too out there. So I thank you guys so much for watching. And once again, I do apologize that it has been so long since I made a video. I hope you guys understand. I know you will. If you enjoy watching me and you enjoy, other videos that are to come, please like and subscribe. Please feel free to share. And yeah, it's always peace, love, and positive vibrations over here, guys. I've been a little cranky, can't lie, because the pregnancy's kicking my ass, but overall, I think I've been pretty positive. But I thank you guys so much, and until next time, peace, love, positive vibrations.